Hi guys, it's Amy from Now Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today I'm here with the California Dreamin collection by OPI, Swatch and Review. So OPI has shaken themselves up a little bit this year. Normally in the summer we are greeted with what are soft shades in the spring, a brights in kind of like this sort of time, and then a neons in the summer. This year they're not doing that and they're just condensed down to a 12-piece summer collection. So now we're having 12-piece spring, 12-piece summer, and I've just seen the previews. I think it's Iceland is going to be the fall collection, so I'm happy about that. I know they're doing a summer collection because I always thought it was strange that they didn't do a summer collection. However, I am definitely missing the brights and the soft shades collection. So like I say, this collection is called California Dreamin and it's based on the state of California. So let's go through the colours because there's 12. This might take a while. I've had to write down notes as I wore them because there's so many, and this collection is predominantly, let me see if I can grab some, is predominantly pinks, peaches, corals. It's very one colour palette. So we'll go through the colours first and I'll talk to you about the collection as a whole at the end. The first one I have is called This Is Not Wine Country, and this is a very nice raspberry toned cream finish. They're all cream, they're all cream formulas. There's some with more of a metallic finish, but the majority of them are creams. It's a really nice raspberry. It's maybe one drop crelly. It's not the most opaque out of them all. You do get like a tiny bit of squishiness when you apply this, but it got completely opaque in two. No complaints. Nice easy formula. So that one was This Is Not Wine Country, opaque in two. Up next is GPS I Love You, and this is a lighter and much brighter pink than This Is Not Wine Country that I just showed you. A definite difference there. This is almost bordering on like a bleached neon pastel to me. I really enjoyed this one and the formula. And another one completely opaque in two, much more of a cream formula. Like I said, This Is Not Wine Country, slightly bit jelly. This one a true cream. Opaque in two, GPS I Love You. Then the true red in the collection is To the Mouse House We Go, which I'm guessing is a reference to Mickey and Minnie Mouse in Disneyland. It's just a nice true red. This is definitely not unique. If you have like a classic red OPI in your collection already, you don't need to run out and get this one if you're picking up odd ones from the collection. This also is on the more crelly side, so you still do see, or I saw my nail line still on the second coat, so I did go back and apply a third. I don't have significantly white nail tips, so I feel that I'm pretty confident in saying most other people are going to need 3 as well, and you'll definitely need 3 if you do have white tips. So this one is To the Mouse House We Go, opaque in 3. Moving more lighter and more to a bubblegum pink, this is Malibu Peer Pressure. Now this one was a really nice formula. It was slightly thicker than the others, so you do need to work quick. Do not over manipulate this polish because you will create bold patches out of nothing. So work quickly and it gets completely opaque easily in 2. All that you would have if you didn't work quickly is you would have just bold patches that you would just need to fill over with a third. But for opacity, it does easily get opaque in 2. Just work quickly. So this is Malibu Peer Pressure, opaque in 2. We'll move on to the metallics in the collection. The first one I have is called Sweet Caramel Sundae, and this is an odd colour to me. It's not quite a bronze, it's not quite a rose gold, it's somewhere in between those two. Very strange. I'm not really sure how much I liked it on my nails, seeing as I am a big bronze copper fan of stuff on my nails. I don't know. I think this just fell slightly flat for me. It was a really nice formula, completely opaque in 2, so formula wise it was fine. I just think colour, it was just not for me. So completely opaque in 2. This is called Sweet Caramel Sundae. The other metallic is called Don't Take Yosemite for Granite, and this is a beautiful grey charcoal metallic. This is really unique. I don't think I've seen anything definitely like this from OPI. I think maybe I have a China glaze that's similar, but it's a really old China glaze. This is almost opaque in 1 coat. Beautiful formula. Both actually, this one and the one before, Sweet Caramel Sundae. They are both very streak free for metallics, so they have really nice application. Almost opaque in 1, but I did need 2. I think thickening up and doing a thicker coat, maybe I could do it in 1 if I tried again. But this one is Don't Take Yosemite for Granite, and this one is opaque in 2. We'll move on to the 2 more orangey polishes in the collection. This is called Me, My Selfie and I, and this is a really nice, really bright bordering on neon peach. This is actually like fan favourite. I wore these probably over the space of about a week. Some I just swatched, some I wore in full, and this one was the one that got me the most compliments. I think where it's orange but not too orange and neon, and it's very eye-catching. It's like definitely making a statement. A nice cream formula, completely opaque in 2. This one is Me, My Selfie and I. The other orange is called Santa Monica Beach Peach, and this one is a really bright orange. I said that My Selfie and I is bright, but this one is even brighter, and there's the two of them together. I will say that this is not a peach colour to me. This is a very true orange. I think describing it as peach is a bit misleading, especially if you're buying these online and you don't always get to see accurate bottle shots. Don't buy this thinking it's going to be like a nice peachy colour. To me, it's just bordering on neon orange. Another one, a really nice formula, completely opaque in 2. So that one is Santa Monica Beach Peach. Now moving towards the lighter 3 in the collection, we have Time for a Napper. This is beautiful. I absolutely love this one. It's a very nice pink toned coral cream formula. I don't know, this is one of my favourites. Spoiler, this is one of my favourites. I absolutely love this one. I love the application. I love the way it looked. I feel this is a really nice colour for spring and summer. I feel like some of the other, I know this is a summer collection, but for me I still want to be able to wear them all year round, and I think this is one of the most versatile out of the collection. So because it's that more pastel shade, this will take you 3 coats to get completely opaque, just because it's a little streaky still on 2. So this one is Time for a Napper, opaque in 3. Moving lighter again, this one is called Barking Up the Wrong Sequoia, and this is a very nice like muted coral. I don't want to say it's peach. I don't want to say like it's my skin tone nude. I think this is this very, very, very light like coral. I still feel like I see a very light orange and a very light pink toned in there. For me, this did get opaque in 2, which is a really nice formula for something so light, but I do feel that, again, similar to one of the others, if you were too heavy-handed or too over-manipulating, it could be opaque in 3. But for me, it was a nice 2-coater, very nice colour, and I feel this is, again, like the one previously, Time for a Napper, a very versatile colour, can be worn by everybody. Not that any colour can't be worn by everybody, but a very nice people-pleasing colour, I think. This one was Barking Up the Wrong Sequoia, opaque in 2. And the last one is called Feeling Frisco, and this is a very nice kind of like latte coloured, not like a light taupey browny colour. I really like this one. When you look at the collection and you look at all the pinks and corals, something like this is very nice, like as a palette cleanser, something very clean and crisp. You can use this for bases, and I also got this completely opaque in 2, and like some of the other ones I've mentioned, you have to work fast with these. You can't fiddle around with them, you can't over manipulate them. I think that's kind of a rule for all lighter shades as a rule. The quicker you can apply, the better. So this one got completely opaque in 2 for me, and it's called Feeling Frisco. Thoughts as a whole, I have 3 standouts from me for the collection, and these are these 3. So there was GPS I Love You, just because it's a very, very nice bright pink. We then have Barking Up the Wrong Sequoia, and we have Time for a Napper. I think Time for a Napper is my all-time favourite from the collection if I had to pick just one, but these for me are the 3 standouts. Other thoughts on the collection as a whole is it is a little bit disappointing to see a collection having, say, over half of them being in the same colour range. You think you only have the 2 metallics and then the 1 beige at the end, Feeling Frisco. Other than that, they are all pink, peach or red. And I think I love versatility within a collection, and I don't feel this is as versatile. I think some people will probably just look at the collection as a whole and go, no thank you, and that's kind of how I felt. But the more I wore the individual polishes, the more I fell in love. I did find that I liked a lot more than I thought I was going to. Also, this is probably not the most unique. If you go back probably a couple of years minimum, you would find dupes for over 50% of this collection. There's not a ton that were completely unique. I do love OPI creams. I am happy with the collection as a whole. Although I was going to say, I've just seen the Iceland collection is very blue heavy, so you probably won't hear me complaining about that for the similar reason. But I just think the variety is needed, and I just wish there was a little bit more variety. And on a location point of view, even though I'm not from America, so I hope I've got this correct, there's been another collection in America, in California already, because San Francisco's in California, I feel. I hope I'm right, I think I am. So I just think that they could have moved the location around a bit more. I think there's so many places in the world in different states that haven't had OPI collections, and just think that they could have just not done California, seeing as they'd already done San Francisco. That's literally like a very minor point and thing, but it's just a thought in my head when I was swatching them that, oh, we've already had San Francisco. They could have done another state. Like, I don't feel like I've seen like a Florida one. I feel like Florida, or they could have done some of the southern states. They even could have done like Mexico. I think that that would have been really fun for summer. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. Thank you so much for watching and being with me today for this swatch and review of the California Dreamin collection by OPI for summer 2017. Let me know down below what your favourites are, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.